we did, because I think it was last episode. But it's like Corey has like a very strong opinion about this whole shit, and niggas just gotta get into this shit.
we get into it. I ain't gonna lie, because my whole thing is.
Do you believe we live in a fucking globe or a fucking half titty or some shit? Like,
bro,
what you think?
We live in a globe.
Why you say that?
We live in a globe. It's just certain things that is like, you see it for yourself, bro.
What do you mean by that?
If like, all right,
you have never seen it from a third perspective view.
I'm done with this spliff, right? So I'm gonna drop it in the ashtray.
Okay.
What made that spliff fall?
Allegedly, the theory of gravity.
Exactly, bro.
It's a theory, though.
But you said with flat Earth doesn't support. It doesn't support gravity, bro.
What do you mean it doesn't support gravity? Well, allegedly,
y'all call it. Well, what do y'all say when it? Because y'all say gravity isn't real.
Hold on. Before you say anything, I don't believe that Earth is flat. I don't believe that we in a globe. I don't know what I believe. You feel what I'm saying?
We just be fucking around.
We just be fucking around. But let me tell you something, because the government be killing niggas that think that Earth is flat and shit.
Yeah.
Damn, they gonna get me for that one. But listen,
chill,
bro. Listen, let me tell you something, right? So allegedly, like gravity. I mean, till this day, it is proven that there is not an equation to solve gravity. You can look these things up, and that gravity, even till this day, is just a theory. So what if humans just got like, because humans are lazy.
Yeah.
So what if humans just got lazy at the fact that like, I bet we can't figure this shit out. So we're just gonna stick with one theory and then let it run for the whole generations to come.
Bro.
Because here's the thing, right? If gravity is real, why do planes don't fall?
Bro, because they got engines on it, bro. They go on a certain
exactly. So velocity,
speed,
okay, right? So would you say that velocity takes you at whatever angle of power you're in? So let's say if you're diagonal, you're gonna go diagonal. If you're vertical, you're gonna go vertical because the velocity is traveling you vertical or diagonal, right?
Yeah.
So don't you think that if gravity was real and we had to, like you see when you put two magnets and it's because it's opposite. Why isn't there like a device or something under the planes to keep us elevated like a boat?
But that's the engines, bro. The engines is supplying enough power to the plane, bro.
But that's the thing, right? It's not supplying anything underneath.
It doesn't.
There's not turbines that's keeping us up in the air from stopping us from falling. We just have the power that's going diagonal.
Bro. But the plane, the plane is going a certain speed, and that certain speed is what's keeping.
That's my point.
That's why when a plane is flying, it keeps going to a certain. That's why it's going up. Like it goes up at a diagonal.
But why doesn't it go down without us changing the angle of it?
But it does though. You feel a plane going back down.
So why? Remember, do you know what, like when you outside, right?
Yeah.
And there's a plane that it looks like it's just floating, staying still.
Mm-hmm.
What device under the plane helps the plane keep elevated if it's not that going at that much speed? And a plane is big and heavy. So if gravity is real, why doesn't those planes fall at a faster rate? Because you say, hold on,
fall though. They fall
They don't,
fast
bro.
as fuck.
Bro, when you see those fucking planes that just be like trying to land in the airport and they be going dumb slow and nigga, you look at that shit and it looks like they're glitching in the Matrix. You know what I'm talking about,
bro.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right? This is a lighter, right? Let's say I drop it like this, but that's because it has nothing underneath it or on the sides to keep it up.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? Because
it don't got engines either. Like
exactly. But if we got an engine, damn, how they gonna see it? But if we got an engine, right? We take off. The engine is in the back and it's pushing behind to give it power to elevate. But there's never nothing on the bottom, and you cannot bend gravity.
It's not bending.
Allegedly,
gravity,
you
though.
can't.
It's not bending gravity,
bro. It's weird, bro. Because like when you really start like questioning like why some things do what they do, and like this might make sense, it's wavy, bro.
But why you bring up the plane? Though?
Well, because you brought up the gravity situation, right? But listen, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
There's another thing that came up like while doing research about this shit. It was the Treaty of Antarctica. Allegedly, bro, we cannot go there.
That I
Like
I
every
heard about
nation signed that treaty and said that we could not go to Antarctica.
that. I heard about that.
Why is that? Why is that the only place on Earth we cannot go?
That shit. I wish I knew the answer to that because, bro,
How? That makes no sense, bro.
that's the only mystery that I really, especially like the Bermuda Triangle and shit like that. I don't know why these certain places on Earth is like.
Here's my theory about the Bermuda Triangle. I feel like that's the only place where there's a field where gravity actually exists.
So what you thinking? What you think is happening? So
Because it pulls everything down, right?
oh, so you think? I wouldn't say
Boats go disappearing, planes go disappearing, because it pulls everything in.
that is crazy though. That really.
Because don't you think that if gravity was real right now, the only thing that's stopping us from not falling, it's this slate of floor. But if there was nothing there, we falling.
But exactly though. That's built on a structure though. So like.
Exactly. So if the Earth is built on a structure of gravity, don't you think that we will not be able to bend it or stop it? Don't you think that we will still be falling without, like, while having this and that, like a floor? You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, because
Uh-huh,
like what are you saying? Like if the building is, that's why you got to make sure that shit is sturdy. Like you can't just build no building on some bullshit.
But don't you think if we had a certain amount of gravity, the building will collapse and fall down?
Yeah, but that would have to be on some crazy pressure, bro. Like gravity is not no crazy pressure, bro. Like it just doesn't allow things to float.
Shit crazy.
That shit is crazy, but nah, bro.
So you think we're in a flat Earth?
I don't think we're on a flat Earth.
Bro, it's crazy because he's where this whole conversation stemmed from, right? It was one day we got together and one of our other friends pulled up and it was like 7 a.m, right?
Yeah.
And niggas just like started talking about flat Earth. And the way that he would explain it, it would just like start making sense a little bit. Cause it's like questions that you never really ask, right?
Nah, he was saying some shit, but
and then the whole NASA shit.
the whole I was thinking, you know what's crazy? When he told us that, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, you know, maybe they tested it on a flat surface. Like they said it would be like, they would be like simulating it from taking off from a flat Earth. It's
Yeah.
Maybe just because when a plane lands, it's not landing on a curve, bro. It's landing on a flat surface.
It is.
That doesn't mean that the whole Earth is flat. It's just big as fuck. You feel me?
The Earth is big as fuck.
Like the Earth is, so we're not, us being this small, we're not gonna feel all the crazy things like the Earth spinning as fast as it is.
They have this thing too where they were saying that like pilots, like they all like, if you ask any of them, they will all tell you that the Earth is flat.
You think so?
I mean, bro, think about it, bro. Like when you're on a plane, bro, and you really like look outside your window. Actually, I was telling Mario about this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Coming back from Houston, like I was just looking outside. Everything just looked horizontal. And I was up there, nigga, because you know planes go up there, of course. And it just looked horizontal. Like I didn't see no curve, bro.
Yeah.
And you could see from afar from a plane.
But maybe though, like we can't. Maybe we too small to see that big ass curve that would be what a globe is, bro.
That could be a possibility.
Like it's not like cartoons where like they will show the Earth and like motherfuckers just standing on top of it.
Well, allegedly,
Just walk
if
over.
we have a microscope, I think there's actually a microscope that's strong enough to see Dubai from here. Dubai, and allegedly Dubai is on the other side of the world.
Speaking of Dubai, I ain't gonna lie, that's a nice place.
Low-key.
That's a nice place.
Low-key. But you can't do shit over there.
For real.
You can't smoke weed. The woman cannot come outside. Like it's crazy.
It's like why
Yeah, it's like why go?
you just go to the desert, just
Yeah, exactly.
Just ride doom buggies.
I mean, it probably would be nice to like skydive and shit.
But nah, facts. But having a telescope to see all the way to Dubai.
Yeah.
From where though?
From here.
From New York.
From here.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up.
Because you telling me about that if we dig through like the center, we will go like up here in China.
I don't think China.
Bro, if that was the case, bro, I could guarantee you that there will be a human that would do that shit.
Who knows? But
I could guarantee you, bro. Like we'd be bored, bro, and some nigga would have definitely be like, "Let me."
bro,
go
you know
through
how
the center
hard-
to go
you know
up here
how
to the
hard
other
that
side.
shit is, bro. Once
Is it though, bro?
We got like bedrock, and then you got like the whole core of the Earth, and like all that that shit, bro.
But what's bedrock, bro? Bedrock.
That shit is like the last.
Wouldn't that have to be like here? Because isn't the center of the earth like this motherfucking lava type of vibe?
I mean, it's hot. That's from what we've learned. That shit is some. It gets hot towards the center of the earth. It gets hot. That's what we've learned. But
What if that's where the sun is?
Speaking of weird shit though, bro.
Tell me.
Did you see that shit about Switzerland really approving some 3D